Gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Comrade! Labor right, them a go down, bong. Them a go down, bong. Them a go down. Is that? Margie, him a God picking. No hope their work if you touch Margie. Margie, him a God picking. No hope their work if you touch Margie. We now vote for Labour. Orange we a come out in now. If you love the PNP, who no step out for Marky G. Jamaica just come along with we. People time come, people time come, people time is up.
Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
Yeah, I say that we are. Pledge your allegiance.
Who's gonna run this town tonight?
Yeah, I say that we are.
We gonna run this town.
Make the trumpets play. Make the trumpets
play. Within the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation is a clear conflict of interest which is not serving the best interests of the public of Jamaica. Environmental protection needs to be independently pursued. It cannot be subordinated to short-term growth-inducing strategies. And as long as it continues like that, this sort of thing will be allowed to happen because they will not be able to pursue with the necessary fixity of purpose and single-mindedness of purpose their statutory mandate. It will be compromised by the other prerogatives of the ministry in which they are located. It must be fixed. Thank you.
Good morning, Jamaica. Good morning, Jamaica. No, I just saw a press conference from the Jamaica Labour Party and I really want to address it because I cannot believe that the Jamaica Labour Party was advised to do that press conference. The only content of the press conference was about Dr. Dayton Campbell. And I want to just say, it is obvious, JLP, that Dr. Dayton Campbell is creating damage in the Jamaica Labour Party camp. And hence why they attack on him 1 week or 2 weeks after. Now, let me talk about what was said at the press conference because I want Jamaicans to understand that we are talking about a party who is in government. And what they are talking about is a WhatsApp conversation and a WhatsApp message. A 17 seconds WhatsApp voice note and WhatsApp messages that talk about some $2,000 $300 Jamaican $1,000 going into divisions and who get what money and who get what money. And the Jamaica Labour Party is creating a big issue about it, talking about it being a scandal. Now, I want to talk to the Jamaican people. I want you to reason with me, right? Because we're talking about WhatsApp messages and voice note that shows an allocation of 300,000 in some division or another. And we're not talking about the Integrity Commission who did months and months of investigation into the assets and the financial affair of the Prime Minister. And it cannot be certified. And the Prime Minister cannot come and explain to the country where he has gotten his wealth from. That is a big problem. We're not talking about the fact that the Prime Minister is weakening the corruption watchdog of Jamaica by bringing the Integrity Commission to court. We are not talking about that. We are not talking about the fact that the Jamaica Labour Party is the most corrupt government in the history of Jamaica. No, when I was growing up, I always hear my parents say, Jamaica Labour Party is not good when they're in government. And now that I'm an adult, I can see clearly for myself why my grandparents and my great-grandparents did not vote for JLP for 18 years. No, that press conference, quite frankly, was a big waste of time. Now, you pay how much in millions to carry that press conference live to talk about the PNP distributing 300,000 when Jamaicans, when $3 trillion has been missing under the Jamaica Labour Party government. I am appalled. I thought that the press conference was going to be the Jamaica Labour Party outlining their visions and updating the country and their election readiness. But when I hear the press conference talk about the Dr. Dayton Campbell and the 300,000 that was distributed for an entire half an hour, it concerns me that the Jamaica Labour Party have their party wrong. Jamaica Labour Party, we want to hear about the corruption. We want to hear about the Ruel Reid case. We want to learn about the used car scandals case. We want to learn about the 300 trillion that is missing. We want to learn about the illicit six who is still sitting on the Jamaica Labour Party side. We want to learn about how the Prime Minister get wealthy. That is what we need a press conference to clear up these things. Not about some 200,000 that was in a WhatsApp group and a 17 seconds voice note. When you have the Integrity Commission that did months and months of investigation and the Jamaica Labour Party is disregarding their investigation, and you want to bring this to the fore? Come on, man. Come on. It shows that the Jamaica Labour Party is desperate. JLP, you are desperate. And Jamaican people will not fall for it. Time come for Mark Golding. Time come for good governance. Time come for accountability.
The following is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
This is Angela Brunberg, chair of the People's National Party. The PNP categorically rejects the Jamaica Labour Party's latest baseless and defamatory attacks, a desperate attempt to mislead Jamaicans and distract from the government's corruption scandals. This reckless smear campaign is unacceptable, and the PNP will take legal action to put an end to it. We have full confidence in our General Secretary, Dr. Dayton Campbell, and the Mayor of Kingston, His Worship, Councillor Andrew Swaby, who have been unjustly targeted. These malicious and politically motivated accusations, without a shred of credible evidence, are nothing more than a cowardly attempt to deflect attention from the JLP's governance failures and corruption scandals. The PNP challenges the JLP and its operatives. If you possess any legitimate evidence, submit it to law enforcement authorities. Otherwise, cease these defamatory attacks immediately. We also call on law enforcement agencies to clarify whether any investigation is indeed underway. If such an investigation exists, those involved should be informed through due process rather than being subjected to the JLP's political theater. While the JLP wages a campaign of lies and deception, Jamaicans continue to suffer under its failing leadership. Hundreds of millions of dollars in public funds have been squandered. The government had wasted $23.4 million in just 1 year on an unauthorized lease for an empty building in Anota Bay, benefiting a sitting JLP member of parliament. A private company continues to collect $475.7 million from taxpayers for an unoccupied property in Greenville, Mandeville, funds that should have been invested in hospitals, schools, and infrastructure. A media house that allegedly owes over $1 billion in unpaid taxes continue to receive government contracts. The Prime Minister and his administration have persistently clashed with the Integrity Commission and the Auditor General, resisting every effort to hold them accountable. Their refusal to sign the Integrity Commission's Code of Conduct confirms that what Jamaicans already suspect, that this government has no interest in transparency or ethical governance. Instead of addressing these urgent concerns, the JLP is preoccupied with manufacturing scandals to manipulate the public and deflect from its own corruption crisis. The PNP will not be distracted by the JLP's desperate attempts to shift focus from their failures. We remain committed to good governance, transparency, and ensuring that public funds serve the Jamaican people, not political deception and corruption.
Visit our website at pnp.org.jm or check us out on Facebook at Jamaica PNP.
Ball out! Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman,